Hello, friends. I wanted to talk to you guys about classifying plants into monocots and dicots. So the fancy words are monocotyledons and dicotyledons. What it really means is within the seed, monocots have one cotyledon because mono stands for one, and dicots have two cotyledons because di stands for two. So there are different ways that we can classify these two types of flowering plants. And there are some different things that we can look at. So let's take a look at some different things. Let me move myself. So within the seeds, we can see the one cotyledon in the monocot and the two cotyledons in the dicot. If you look at the roots, if you have ever taken grass and pulled it out of the ground, you can see the roots in monocots are fibrous roots. So they go out, they're spread out. But in the root of the dicot, there's one main taproot, think of like a carrot, and that's the main thick root, and other small roots come out of it. But the roots are kind of tricky because sometimes you can't see the roots. There are more obvious ways. The two main ways that you guys are going to use to classify monocots and dicots are the leaves and the flowers. So looking at the leaves of monocot, they have parallel veins. Again, think of grass. The veins in the leaves go up and down. But looking at the veins of the dicots, they go outward from the center. So you can see that it goes outward. But the petals are in multiples of 3 for monocots, so that they could have 3 petals, they could have 6 petals, or if it's a dicot, the petals are in multiples of 4 or 5. So it could be 4 petals, 8 petals, could be 5 petals, could be 10 petals. So those are the two main ways that I want you guys to look at. But when we're looking at the vascular system, which is basically if you took the plant and you chopped the stem and you looked at the stem, you would see the vascular bundles on the inside. They're scattered in monocots, just all over, all around. But in a dicot, they're usually in a ring. They are in a ring around the edge. But that is another less obvious way. So there are different ways that you can classify monocots and dicots by the seed, the root, the vascular bunches, the leaves, or the flowers. But the main ways that I want you guys to use, because they are the most easy ways, are looking at the petals and looking at the flowers.